Okay, so mail call, I guess. Here it finally is. This is LPH's box all the way from, where the hell did this come from? I don't know.
China.
Yeah, I can't read all that. Oh, wow. First Industrial Zone. Hongaiatao Community. That means they live at the factory. Songgagang Town, Bao An District. And it goes on and on. I could read like 10 more things here. This is crazy. Anyways, there is finally the Marshall, because they can't say Bravestarr. The Marshall action figure in this teeny tiny box.
Yeah, from Ramen Toys.
She thought it was going to be like 6 scale or something.
No, not 6 scale, but at least, I don't know, 8 inches bigger. At least almost the size of this.
This is a 9.5 inch, 9.5 by 9 by.
I mean, the box doesn't, the outer box doesn't matter.
Sure.
I'm just talking about the figure. I was expecting bigger packaging.
And look what they did. They put corner buffers.
Okay.
Because they just know.
Yeah, I guess.
Can go ahead and lift that out.
I guess.
As we dig in here, and I see you already pulled my Bravestarr down.
Yeah, because I was like really shocked with how small that box was. It really threw me for a loop.
There it is. Let me get this out of the way.
And at least the box, the outer box looks.
Well, it's in a bag. And it's really, is that a photograph or is that?
It looked kind of like a photo. It looked like somebody.
No, I think it's concept art. It is concept art.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so nice. they did put artwork, and it's a textured box. Oh, okay. I don't know if you can feel that.
Oh, I can feel that.
Yeah, you can't. I can feel it. You can't feel it. So
okay.
It's a textured box. It is artwork. That's nice. It looks like like oil painting. Actually, you can see the little squares. Looks like there he is. That classic leaning pose. So there's art all the way around. There he is on the back.
And then the wolf and the it's just a wolf.
Yeah, ears of the wolf, and.
But that's all it is a wolf.
Is that the speed of the puma? Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe, you don't know.
Yeah, cause that might be a puma, and the bottom one is a wolf.
Is a wolf, yeah. That could be.
I don't know what a bear.
Eyes of the hawk and strength of the bear. Even though he demonstrated the strength of like 146 bears, not.
I thought it was a flap. It looked like a flap.
There is a flap, but I
can't. Mean a hinge.
Oh, there is a hinge, but I can't get it out that way. It's a magnet.
Okay.
And we open it up. And there is more artwork. Oh, look at this.
Oh, now we got the eagle.
You got everybody.
The hawk.
There's the panther, the wolf.
There's a puma.
The hawk. Or a puma, wolf, hawk, and... Or maybe... Well, what's this then? Where's the bear at? It looks like there's 2 pumas. Unless that's a bear. I doubt it. No, that can't be.
The eyes of a hawk.
Yeah.
Ears of a wolf, speed of a puma, right?
Yeah. And strength of a bear. But I don't see a bear.
Yeah, maybe they got it mixed up, or the bears in China look different.
Yeah, the bears in China look different. And there he is in the packaging. Flap open style. Okay. Like NECA does. And now I'm gonna try to finagle that out without causing it any harm. Just pull that flap out. Come on, there we are. I don't want to destroy your packaging.
No,
that would be.
It's a nice package.
That would be rude. It's still really tight. It's actually very tight. So I'm trying to.
Maybe they didn't mean for you to do all that.
Yeah, they never meant for it to be opened, I guess. This is a little trick to get those flaps out without putting a million dents in it. It does not want to let go, though. That's crazy.
No, don't force it.
Well, I gotta get it out if I'm gonna get this open. But it's so freaking tight. That's crazy. There it is.
Okay.
It'll just take a little working. I don't want to smash it all up. Okay, we're getting somewhere.
Okay. Got some stuff here.
Yeah. There's a tray. Nice background.
Mm-hmm.
Art design, Ken Coleman.
Okay, hey, Ken.
Ken Coleman. That doesn't sound like a Chinese name at all.
It's all right, though.
It's nice styling.
Little stand. Little
Yes.
badge stand.
Little stand. Oh, something hanging on a piece of tape there.
His accessory pack.
Yeah, this is the bonus pack. There's the pendant. I don't know if you can zoom in on that. That has a bear. The
Maybe
bear, the hawk, the puma, and the wolf pendant that he wears on the show.
Mm-hmm.
His neutral rifle. And then his Carium nugget.
Okay.
That's what everybody's fighting over. Is the Carium nuggets. Oh, and this is taped. This is taped down. This will take longer than I thought.
Are you gonna speed it up?
No.
Okay.
Maybe like fast forward it like they do on some of these shows. You know why they fast forward those?
Why?
Because they can't keep the dialogue going while they're
Oh no.
while they're doing their unboxing.
Because nobody want to see that part.
They don't want to hear you talking?
No, they don't want to see you fighting with that packaging.
Oh, I wasn't
Okay,
really
how
fighting
tall
with
is
it.
that? Cause that
Well,
look.
I'm gonna see
It
here in a
look
second.
no, this one right here look bigger.
Yeah, that one's a lot bigger. Because he is, let me see if I can even remember, like 9 inches? Yeah, he's 9-inch figure. And then this one is
3 inches.
6 3/4. So he is a
7 inch.
6 3/4. He is a 1/6, or excuse me,
1/6.
1/12 scale figure. Excuse me. He is a 1/12 scale figure. Is he going to come out of there easily? Yes, he is. He's got the plastic under his hair. It's all vinyl.
Okay.
It's all vinyl here. The cape is also vinyl. And interestingly enough, and I don't know how well it matters, there was a message that was received from Ramen, okay, that says that his belt was actually assembled upside down. So they tell you that when you receive this figure, I'll stand him right there for the moment. I'll try to stand him up.
Yeah, get the stand out.
He should be able to stand without it. Okay, we're getting somewhere. That when you receive the figure, please do remove the belt and put it back on the right way.
No, we don't worry
And
about
they
that.
assure you that all the 5-year-olds who assembled this will be sternly disciplined for their failure. Okay, so we got a hat with a communications out, because the visor would come down and the little radio piece would drop out. And then you have the regular hat, and these are also vinyl. And then
Don't lose those bags. You gotta put them back in
I'm gonna
there.
put it all back together.
Okay.
There's his tomahawk. This feels very fragile. I'll just tell you right now. That feels very fragile. Put it back in here. His neutral laser. An extra head. That
What's the
let's see
difference?
the point of that.
You look the same.
Yeah, no, this one is smiling. One is smiling and one is grimacing.
Oh,
But it's so slight. Notice the eyes. Can you see the eyes?
a little bit.
You see a reflection in the eyes?
Not really.
You
I
can't.
don't want to zoom in too much because see it's gonna blur.
All right, I'm trying to turn it just in case because they are glossy.
Yeah, you can kind of see it
Yeah,
a little bit.
the eyes are glossy. That kind of looks like Ricardo Montalban. Just saying. Take his cape off here.
Doesn't that cape come off?
Yes, it does. How else are you going to put on his armor plate? If I can remove his head to get his cape off, there we are, because it's not going to come off over that ponytail. He's got that ponytail. Oh, and the ponytail moves.
Oh, okay.
It's on a little hinge. Look at
so
that.
It can flap in the wind.
Yeah, there's a hinge. That's crazy.
Let me see. Oh yeah.
I have not ever seen a
Wait,
figure do that. You okay?
Wait. Okay, there we go. Yeah.
It's actually on a hinge, and I've never seen that on a figure before.
Well, they want it to flap in the wind.
That's interesting. Yeah, I'm going to assume the other head is the same way. Yes. It's on a hinge. That's a new one on me. That looks also fragile, though. I wouldn't screw with it too much.
Okay.
Because I don't want that to snap off, and then there's no way to fix that. It's so tiny. I could see the seam on the side of the head from the mold break. It's not too bad. It's not too bad that I would nitpick it that much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Here's our Marshall body. And I guess that's just an open, yeah, it's not an insert tab. It's an open tab. So we can remove this vest. And let me see, where does the belt open? Come on, guys. It should come off, but I don't,
It's all right.
yeah, I'm just curious. Because, like I said, you're supposed to, they want you to remove it and put it back on the right way, but I don't see even where this opens.
Mm-hmm.
And I you know, it's not that critical,
No.
but I was just curious. So we'll put a head back on. I took off the
But you gotta put the vest on.
angry head. You want me to put the vest on before I test him? Or
Well,
test
yeah.
his articulation?
Oh, and how? No, it don't matter.
Yeah, it does. Well, we can put it on after. I want to see
Okay.
how the head goes on as well.
Okay.
Put the happy face on there. Oh, good Lord.
What is it takes some force?
Yeah, that's a little harder than I expected it to go.
Okay.
A little harder than I expected. I thought there was a stand. You said there was a stand. I don't
Isn't
see it.
that what that star's about? That star? That's not the stand?
Oh, this is his shield.
Shield? He had no shield in the TV show.
He did.
Oh, did
You
he?
don't recall him using the force field star?
I don't remember.
Couple
I
of-
thought it was a stand.
No, that's his shield.
Okay.
That's his, and it plugs into his arm there. See,
Oh, okay.
and because he did use a shield on the show, rarely, but he did. So that works. That translucent plastic, I can see through it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the head, good neck articulation anyway, moves around quite a bit and it comes right off. Let's try putting that back on there again.
You gotta, mash it down
Yeah,
till it pop.
I don't like that though.
Mm-hmm. You using like brute force
Yeah, and
there.
it's not on. It's still not on all the way. I don't like that.
Okay.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Arms up, forward, shoulders nice and loose, nice and open, double jointed, elbow in rotation, and separate rotation for the bicep. Wrist rotation. Wrists look limited.
Okay.
All right, now they don't want to.
You got
There
that
is a-
glove on.
There is a hinge in there, but there's a little bit of a lip right on the very tip of the glove there that kind of catches it a little bit.
Okay.
But there is like a pivot there so that you can tilt the hand. See, like that? Chest and torso articulation, that opens way up. And you can actually see
that's a deep seam.
you can see the peg in there, and it looks like you could pop that off by accident.
Yeah, be
It also,
careful.
yeah, and it looks like it's jointed right into the second segment there.
Okay.
So just have to watch out for that. I'll put his vest on in a minute.
Okay.
Waist rotation. Legs. Good split. He went to ballet class. Double jointed knee, and his knee disconnected.
Oh God, David.
It's all right. It looks like it's just a peg, and you see the knee pad there, and we'll just put him back on there. All right, it's back in. So it is a double jointed knee, but apparently that comes out fairly easy. I wish the head was that easy. Twisting on the leg there, additional articulation, minimal ankle movement, but then he does have that toe movement. We can That was never attached right anyways. So we can put the other vest on him. The classic vest here. And it plugs in.
Yeah, it just kind of snaps in.
Yeah, there's a tiny snap, and I'll show you on the other vest because they're designed the same way. See, there's a little hole.
Hold on a minute. Let me zoom. Okay. Yeah.
And a little tab right there.
Mm-hmm.
And it just inserts in like that.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll put Frowny Face back on the Marshall since that's the head he came with. And hopefully that'll... all right, that one went in better.
Okay.
So it's just the happy face Marshall doesn't want to wear. And there's a hole on the side, plug-ins here. So that's where his neutral laser will go.
Okay.
And then over here is where the tomahawk will go. Plugs right in. That one doesn't want to go in. They feel like they'll fall off.
All right.
I haven't tried the hand change out, see?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't tried the hand change outs yet either. Put his hat on. I'll do a hand in a minute and just see.
Okay.
And we can put on the other hat. And it does fit.
Okay. Can't really see it all that good. Put your hand behind. Yeah. All right.
Is that better?
Mm-hmm. All right.
Hands. Yeah. That's going to be a problem.
Okay.
So the whole wrist joint came out.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the peg you need
Oh, no.
to swap the hand. So it's supposed to pop off the outside end.
Okay. Well, yeah, I
But
need to do
let me
that.
try the other one
Okay.
and just see.
So that's a lot of force.
That one won't come out.
Okay, don't worry about it.
All right.
Okay.
So there's the Marshall
Okay.
from
Okay.
Ramen Toys.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, impressions, thoughts?
I don't have a lot of great impressions.
No, I mean I can tell you what I think, but I mean this is yours.
I like the box. The figure looks fine. But the movement, like the head, trying to put that on, the other one didn't go on good. The hands, you couldn't get that a good smooth movement. The leg joint, the knee popped out.
Yeah.
The accessories don't lock in like they're supposed to. I don't know. I mean, it look all right when you just stand it up right there like that, but you know, and I don't do much. That's all I would do anyway.
Yeah.
But if it's supposed to do something, you're supposed to be able to switch things out. If I wanted to, I would like to.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
Okay. Yeah, I have a lot of issues with
Okay.
it, actually. I'm not happy with this at all. It looks good. Mm-hmm. Okay, which unfortunately for the modern adult action figure collector, often that's enough. Mm-hmm. That they just care about the sculpting, and the sculpting on this is actually pretty decent. The coloring is nice. You know, they did a good job with it, but functionally there's a lot of problems with it. Joints are either really tight or really loose. And yeah, I know, please don't tell me to run a hairdryer over it or put it in boiling water or anything like that. I'm not going to do it. I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to, because that's called quality control, and that's something apparently a lot of modern collectors don't seem to understand when they justify problems like this. I shouldn't have things falling off, and I shouldn't have things popping out. The wrists, one won't come out, and the other one, the wrong end of the wrist comes out, and then then you're gonna have to use tools to pull that apart, and then you risk damaging the item. The other one, the head won't go on. That bothers me.
Yeah.
That bothers me, just the way he's constructed. Again, he looks really good. The packaging is decent. I like that they used real artwork instead of photographs. But functionally, he's hard to work with, and his accessories feel very fragile. This tomahawk, this will easily break. This will very easily break, and then you're screwed. You're not going to get another tomahawk.
Yeah.
You won't.
And I don't like that big seam in the back. I know you go on about seams a lot, and I joke with you, but that seam in the back,
that
gap, I don't even know if you want to call that a seam.
Yeah, that's not not a seam, but yeah, the
that
split there
gully
is pretty bad. Gully.
Yeah. I didn't care for that because I never seen that on others. I mean, they usually have like that accordion style.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, shoot. Like I said, I like how he looks just standing around.
Yeah.
When you don't do nothing. You put all of his stuff on that you want on, his hat and everything. That looks fine. But I know I don't mess with my figures a lot, but if it's supposed to do something, you build it as it's going to have 50 points of articulation. I want 50 points of articulation. If you say I should be able to swap all these hands out, I should be able to swap the hands out. I should be able to switch the heads out with no problem. You say I got all this articulation, but if I bend that knee, it's going to pop out, and that shouldn't be. So, I mean, I'm not going to return it.
Yeah.
I like the way it looks overall when you don't touch it. But, and then it doesn't stand up.
Yeah, he's got a lot of... It feels almost... I'm trying to see the positioning there of the hip.
I mean, it costs enough, and they had your money long enough for them to seem like they could work out a couple of kinks or something.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if it's like because it looks like one of the legs is like a hair off.
Yeah, I can see that.
And
I wanted the 30-30 just to go with him, and now I'm kind of like, I'm not sure, but then it'll look kind of weird without him.
Because that was my next question. Are you going to bother with the 30-30?
Well,
and I'm trying to line it up, and it looks as if the left leg is just like a couple of millimeters taller than the right leg is a couple of millimeters taller than the left one, and that's why he's not quite balancing out.
You probably got to cock his leg up a certain way. You got to, I don't know, kind of work it somehow or another, or lean it up like how we had to do with Optimus Prime. You had to kind of lean him against the wall. But I mean, it's okay.
There we go.
Yeah, that's how I want him to look. But
yeah, I mean, you should be able to put him in a pose.
Yeah.
And I can't even get him to just stand up on his own.
Yeah.
He won't do it. He just will not do it, no matter how I turn him or because there is a small ankle pivot and trying to pivot the ankles, and it's not working. And he does not have a stand.
Right.
And then issues with the accessories.
Yeah, I mean, he comes with some decent accessories. It's just like, okay, if I wanted him to hold a gun, I'm too afraid to switch the hands out.
Yeah.
To put in,
I
do a
think I got it.
hand.
But the toes have to be up.
That's fine. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Well, I mean, like I said, I like the overall look. I like the coloring. I like the box art and everything else. But he doesn't seem to me very functional. And that's my issue with it, is it's not functional. Transitions are hard. Posing is hard. Some things are too tight and other things are too loose.
Yeah.
And it's not uniform. I should have put his
Cape back on
cape
because
back
there's no
on
place to
first.
put that.
Yeah, because I got to repackage it here in a minute.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess that's the overall impression right there. Sorry is I ain't sorry. It's just not a favorable review,
Yeah.
but it's an honest
There we
review.
go.
And I mean, y'all watched it yourself. You see what we're talking about. So that's that, I guess. I do like the way he looked with the hat on.
Yeah.
I like that look overall. See, now that right there is cool.
Yeah, and then maybe you can just, you know, if I position his arm a little bit so that the neutral laser can be into position,
It's all right.
and it wouldn't stay on
Yeah.
before, but you know, and this one I had trouble keeping it in because it kept popping out.
Mm-hmm.
It's not
It's not going
it's
to
not staying in the peg.
And that's all right. I mean, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah,
So,
it's got a lot of limitations.
but that's our review
Yeah.
of the Ramen Toys, the Marshall.
I'll
And
stick with-
yeah.
I'll
This
stick
is
with the original one.
and the reason why I got this one is because the original is so expensive.
Yeah, the original Bravestarr line is up there.
Yeah, it's so expensive. And we saw the cartoon recently, and it's a very good cartoon, well
Yes.
done. And Ramen Toys said they're going to make the 3030. I don't know what his name is going to be. But, you know, I said, hey, I would get the 3030 to go along with the Bravestarr so that you can have a set, and then that's it. I wouldn't get anything else.
Yeah.
But now seeing this, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I'm not going to get rid of this, so.
Sure.
But, yeah.
So there you go, guys. Thoughts? Did you get this? Have you gotten anything else from Ramen Toys that you've handled yourself? What are your thoughts about that? We're curious to see what you think. Because, you know, it could be just issues with this particular one. I don't know.
Yeah.
Tell us about it in the comments section down below. Please do give the video a thumbs up if you got anything out of this. We sure hope you did. Share it if you can. Subscribe if you're new. All of that good stuff. And if that is it, then what more can we say? But thanks for watching. And we will see you again soon.